Hey, we back. I'm here on Discord. We're doing something that is not actually new, but probably seems like it, because if you followed my Twitch, which let's face it, you didn't, I had a big plan. I have quite the few rolls stacked. 14,000 on there, and a bit less, only 8,500 on here. And you may think, why is there so much less on here? You've used a very similar number of KLs. Well, that is because I tried to do this before. I was going to do 25,000 rolls. There was something that I did not consider. Doing rolls takes time. You can pretty much do one per second. So doing 25,000 of them is going to take 25,000 seconds. And if I remember correctly, that works out to about 8 hours. Like minimum time spent. So yeah, it's a lot. I started off, I did a few thousand, as you can see. I was doing 1,000 an hour ish, and then taking a break, and then coming back the next day, and I was streaming this, and the recordings never got on YouTube because pretty much I gave up. There's two reasons for this. One, it was taking way too long, but actually two, much more prominent problem is simply that this is when Kakura Towers came out, and that is a huge update that made my USS a lot more useless, because in terms of getting keys, which is obviously what we're after doing this, these, while are not particularly good floors, are certainly helpful. Especially when you're doing that many rolls. And of course, there's other helpful things like the wishlist slots, the Kakura that we could have been getting, and all the rest of it, right? Just generally waiting until we've got a reasonable tower first was going to help out a lot. So, since we're doing this, I'm actually going to build 6, which seems like a really stupid idea perhaps, but I think it's going to work out. As you can see, I've set up my wishlist already with claimed stuff, mostly. It's all under 10 keys, so we should be getting plenty of soul lists, and I also just handed all of Dust's stuff over, so we're going to be rolling W so I can get maybe some game soul lists as well. One very sad thing is that while I was sitting here waiting for my KT to be upgraded before continuing with this, is that they disabled all the Azur Lane stuff, and I was annoyed with that because I could have got so many Azur Lane soulmates while doing this and rolling game characters. Finally, I barely got any in the end. I've got a couple of Azur Lane soulmates, but I could have had so much more than that if I had done all of those 25,000 rolls rolling game before they disabled it. Anyway, nothing I can do about that. Let's get on with it, shall we? So we'll start off with our regular rolls, and I'm going to try and do 1,000 rolls, and we'll just keep this as a standalone video for now, because it does take a while. I will tell you that, it sure does. Off to a strong start though. We've actually... Wait, oh yeah, here we go. Oh, I shouldn't have claimed that. Oh, I thought that was the soulmate Kakura stuff price, but it wasn't. Oops. That's a waste then, isn't it? But there we go, we've got one already. Good start. Yeah, see how many soulmates we can get. I will of course be putting them all into the log channel as we go. And then who knows, maybe I will do this again at some point. There's Amber as well. You see, we just getting all the soulmates now that we're doing this, aren't we? That's just how it's gonna go. I will probably do a thick time lapse, so you can look forward to that. And we shall see what good stuff we get in the process. We'll be getting a bunch of Kakura from the gold keys as well, which is great. As long as we've not hit the limit, which we apparently already have, okay. This is why I mentioned getting key 9, because it's actually, you know, worth having once you get to this kind of point and you've got so many gold keys. There's the first double key, that's nice. realised I've not been rolling W this whole time. That's what I said I would do. My bad, guys. My bad. Oh well. We can start rolling some game characters now. You notice how little soulmates I'm getting now that I'm rolling game characters as well. Difference is huge. Really is. I do have plenty of game characters. Right, there's one there. Yukiko no. She's a duplicate, I'm sure of it. But still nice. Let's see, 46 pages of game characters. How many times have I got you before? Just the one, alright. Alright, that's the end of the first lot. The next 250 then. Oh, Crystal Lumi would be a nice claim. It's the orange one as well. Obviously orange is the superior colour. Here's another one. Kaslana. Great. I got one of the wishes. Hey! You don't have a claim, so I can't take it, but nice! There's only a couple of wishes on the wish list that aren't claimed already. I wouldn't have been surprised if we didn't roll any of them, to be honest. But there we go, we got one. Oh, that's a red Kakarot as well. No, it's not. It's orange. Okay, never mind. It's still half price, though. Be nice to get Paimon from Solus. She didn't used to be game only for some reason. So I did actually claim her on here, get a couple of keys on her already. But obviously she was moved to game only when, I don't know, say I realised that Genshin Impact's a game. I don't know. But yes, so she's game only now. Sag. She deranked a bunch from that, but of course she did, so makes sense, I suppose. You always derank when you do something like that. I mean, look at Rimuru. Used to be like 60th, and now he's like 800th. Okay, maybe like 650th, 700th, but honestly, it's something like that. I mean, let's check. Rimuru. We just finished our 100 rolls as well. 660th. He used to be like 10 times higher than that. Because they put him on mail only. Which is a big rip. Right, let's do another 20 then. And there we go, that's it, last roll, come on, we're waiting. There you go. How many of these did we get? Only 3 actually, Yuki, Amber and Shoko. Didn't actually get the rest of Soulmate. Of course, I'm sure we got plenty of keys on them. There were even a few double keys in there. So, yeah, that was good. Now, here's for the big reveal. How many did we get? Scroll up to where we started. Flare was the first one, remember? There you go, 22 passed. I said we didn't start after reset, so how long did that take? Took just over half an hour. All in all. Just over half an hour. Right, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19. There you go. 19 rolls. Well, 19 Soulmates from 1,000 rolls. Which is, I mean, if you round that to 20, that's about 1 Soulmate every 50 rolls. Right? Yeah. 1 Soulmate every 50 rolls, and also 1 Soulmate every 2 minutes-ish. Not bad. Certainly not bad. There you go. That's that one. I will probably do another one of those at some point, and I will also probably do a sorting the list at some point, because I really need to sort it. I mean, we just plonked another page and a bit on there. I said before we were at, what, 84 pages? What are we at now? 85. There you go. We've added an extra one on. Of course we have. But, yeah, I really need to sort some more of this at some point. So yeah, plenty of things that we can be doing. But for now, I'm going to pause this, and I'm going to end this one here, because gone on a reasonable time, just over half an hour. Like I say, I will time-lapse most of that. You probably just saw that happen, I suppose, didn't you? And hopefully cut out all the waffle at the start as well, because that was not too great, but I guess we'll find out about that later. Bye!